How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to those people who are here for the first time, and if you've been here since the beginning, thank you for following me on this journey. We're at vlog number 20, which is awesome achievement. I probably started about 6 months ago for all those guys that are new to the channel. Kind of the goal that I wanted to get out there, do a lot more riding, and kind of improve my skills. So I thought, what better way than for my 20th vlog, which I think is a pretty good achievement getting this far, to basically go through, show you new people and old people, all the fun stuff we got up to in 2020, show you a bit of a progression on how far we kind of came. I'm super happy, and if anything, I've had such an awesome time learning about how to make videos and just having a great time shooting all these cool shots of motorbikeing, because it's, you know, my passion. I'm sure it is your passion as well. So, you know, if you enjoy this video, I really appreciate everyone hitting the subscribe button. I'm going to keep it going. I absolutely love it, and I love, you know, getting all this cool footage out for you guys. If you have any suggestions on things that you want to see me do in the future, I always like take that into consideration as well. But I think let's just get into 2020.
Straight up the middle?
Yep, straight up the guts. Just crawled it through. Woo! Oh, dude, that was that was awesome.
One of the coolest places that I actually went throughout this kind of like journey was a place called MX Island. I didn't get a heaps of footage because it was when I first kind of started out motorbike riding and stuff, but I can tell you it's one of the best facilities I've been to without a doubt. The tracks are fantastically maintained. They're professional level easily. The facilities are awesome. They've got, you know, restaurants, bathrooms, that whole kind of stuff. A lot of stuff from, you know, beginners. They've got little training sections to big open pro tracks. So if you ever get an opportunity anywhere in New South Wales, head on into MX Island. They're a fantastic place, and it'll kind of just blow your mind a little bit. So roll some footage from that, and hopefully you enjoy that too. One of my favorite parts about like starting this whole motorbiking thing was trying to really push the limits of what I was comfortable doing. The next clip was when I first went out and I built my favorite jump for the first time. The reason why I like it so much is because for me, like just starting out is really, really big. It took me a couple of times to kind of get the courage to do it, but when I did it, it was an awesome feeling, and ever since then I just love coming back and just hitting it, because it is quite big, and for my first time building my own jumps, I was pretty damn happy. So we'll roll that now. One of my favorite parts about kind of like getting into motorbike riding and stuff this year was kind of the group of friends that I made through riding. Tom, Joe and John are the guys that you probably saw in my footage. They also became really good riders throughout the rest of the year. But the footage I'm going to show you next is probably kind of like the first big ride we did together. It's probably one of my favourite edits as well. But yeah, let's just roll that footage, and thanks to those guys for coming along with me and giving me a bit of support and doing all this kind of stuff. They all had a crack at videoing as well, so points to them.
You right? Yeah, man, I'm right. Fuck. That didn't sound good. Oh, I don't think I had as nearly enough Vickies, boys.
That's okay.
Of course, my favourite clip out of all the clips is definitely the moment where Tom tried to hit the big jump on his little box bike thing, and as you can tell from the footage, it did not end too well.
So what has actually happened here, Tom?
I've broken my bike. Handlebars have been all the way back, but that's fine. I can just whip an Allen key and straighten them up again. And then all of the plastics here, which basically shield all the important things, the air filter, the battery, the electronics, the solenoid, my fuse box, from the tyre and mud and getting moved around and dirty and wet, has just been destroyed. So I've got no plastics here at all. Luckily, everything mechanical is hopefully okay. I literally just painted all the plastic. What is happening, guys? This is my bike. I know it doesn't look like much now. She looks slightly different now with none of the panels left. A lot more dusty under the covers, no surprise. But next time you see her, she will hopefully have panels that look similar to that, but are a lot more black, with a glossy finish as well. And now this happens. But you've got to have a go.
That's dirt biking in a nutshell, isn't it? You ride it, break it, fix it again.
These boys will keep hoofing around and having a good time, and I'm going to have a good time pulling my bike apart by the ute and see what I can find.
Another really cool place we went throughout the year was a little place called Squirt and Dirt. It's just outside of my hometown of Wariola, and it's a really fantastic opportunity for being basically in the middle of nowhere. It's got a couple of sand tracks, some motocross tracks, and heaps of trail riding. One of the coolest things is, as well, is they've got really good camping facilities that show you kind of a lap around the motocross track, which I think is pretty damn awesome. So we'll roll that footage, and yeah, give them a like on Facebook, and if you can ever get out there, they are really good, awesome people. Even gave me a little shout out, which is fantastic too. So Squirt and Dirt and Wariola, awesome. mean, who can forget as well when we took Joe's brand new drone out, and the poor bugger, when he was trying to take an aerial shot of me hitting my favourite jump, he reverses straight into a tree and yeah, crashed it. But luckily those little DJI drone things are so strong that it didn't actually break anything, but it still made some pretty awesome footage. Points to Tom in this video as well for sitting underneath me while I do my jumps, because I wouldn't be that game. I wouldn't have been that confident I was going to make it. So yeah, points to him for that. Another person I've got to thank for helping me throughout the year is actually my younger brother, Comeron. He's also a really good rider as well, only he hurt his knee playing basketball this year, so he hasn't been able to ride a whole bunch as well. But a lot of the footage you actually see actually comes from him. The guy that has the Land Cruiser you guys see a whole bunch of, but the next footage you're going to see is all from him. You better see his ute, which he absolutely loves as well. But yeah, thanks to Comeron for helping me support. one of my other favourite parts about this whole kind of journey was being able to take my bike actually to new places. And one of my favourite things that we actually did throughout the year was going on a bit of a motorbike kind of road trip. Because, I mean, like most guys that kind of get into this stuff, you kind of watch your favourite YouTubers and, you know, the freedom that they have and all the different cool road trips that they go on. I was like, oh, I really want to go and try and do something like that myself. And, I mean, being my first road trip video, it was pretty good. I was pretty happy with it, but it was super fun to just kind of get out there, go for a big trip. We basically travelled 10 hours inland to Forbes. We did a bit of water skiing, a bit of motorbike riding, so we'll play that footage now. But, I mean, that was such a really cool thing to do, and we can definitely keep that energy high in 2021, see if we can go on some more trips as well. Really cool place we go just outside of Inverell, where I grew up, kind of around that area. The really cool sand kind of area that looks out to a place called Blue Lagoon. It's really, really nice out there. The sand is absolutely fantastic. You can like super mold it to however you want, but it doesn't really break down super quick as well when you're going over it. So the next footage we're going to roll is actually from just after kind of New Year's, where we kind of went out there again. We built some jumps. When I go back home, I'm definitely going to keep trying to go out there because there's heaps of really awesome, you know, trail riding and stuff out there as well. So it was really cool to just get out there and build some cool stuff. And credit goes to my girlfriend actually, who took the footage behind this. So points to her. Finally, the last bit of footage we have is, you know, me just taking out my FMX crew. I always wanted to build my own little ramp, and like it went pretty well for my very first time. Like it didn't cost me like $100 to build this humongous ramp, and yeah, I only, you know, got 5 goes out of it before it snapped. But I'm currently looking at it out there at the moment. I'm going to go out and build it up, and we're going to hit some pretty big stuff on it. But it's kind of a bit of a dream. Got to tick it off, build a cool ramp, hit it, second, you know, roll over. So I was pretty happy with that, but we're going to roll that. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of the clip.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My life is take no.
So the first couple of jumps were absolutely sick, but I've come across some engineering difficulties. As you can see, I'm gonna bring it over here.
Should have got an architect to do it.
Yeah, there's a big hole in it. So I think I've just got to reinforce it all a little bit more. That's come undone for some reason. I guess it puts a lot more force at the base, so I think I just got to build that up a little bit more. The top part's bloody awesome, but I think I just need to build up this section here
a little bit better. But we got some cool footage just then. We can go try and film some cooler stuff while we're out here, I reckon. Cool, peace.
And that, my fans, is the end of another video, vlog number 20. I thought I'd make a nice, really big one going through all the stuff that we did throughout the year. Thank you guys for following me. If you're new, definitely subscribe, follow it. The energy is going to keep staying high in 2021. We've got some really cool things. I'm actually going to start racing again, so you've got that to look forward to as well. I'm currently kind of training. But yeah, apart from that, thank you very much for an awesome year. I hope you guys have a fantastic year as well. And the biggest message that I like to give to all my people who watch this kind of stuff is make sure that you always follow your niche. If it's motorbiking, mountain biking, whatever you want, just, yeah, own it, have a good time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.